Okay, so today we're going to be meeting with my lender and we're going to be going over some updates, a few new things that's going on with lending. We're going to be talking about interest rates. We're going to be answering all your questions about loans and what you need to be doing in order to get yourself into a house by the end of the year. So come on, let's go.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey.
How you been, man?
All right. How are you?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Hey.
So yeah, man. This is my lender, Ian Ford. Yeah,
hey, everyone.
Buckle up for safety.
Oh, yes.
Ian Ford with Draper and Kramer. So how's everything been, man?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Dope.
Exciting in the lending world these days.
Yeah.
Don't know if you heard this, but the FHA made it. They just did this about 2 weeks ago. They just made it way easier for their borrowers with student loans to get qualified.
I heard about that. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about that. So what's the deal?
So essentially, people who get FHA loans usually are on this 580 to 700 credit score range.
Okay.
Right? And those folks who have student loans are going to have a much easier time of qualifying for loans now. When a lender is trying to determine if you can get qualified, right? They're looking at a bunch of important numbers, and one of those numbers is your debt to income ratio. Okay. They're looking at how much income you make versus how much debt you have to pay.
Right, exactly. And based on how much debt you have and how much income your mortgage is going to be, that determines your qualification.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
So the FHA basically reduced the student loan debt burden on all of the FHA buyers.
Why'd they do that?
Because it was making it really hard for people to get qualified.
Right.
You know? Imagine graduating from college, or even maybe doing a master's program, right?
Yep.
And now you're making decent money, but you've got a pile of student loans. You still can't qualify to buy a house.
Right.
Right. So even though you graduated, you did everything right, you're now making good income, and you're still having trouble qualifying.
Now you try to go buy a house.
Right.
And we ran into a lot of people like that. A
all
lot
the
of
time.
people. Yeah,
all
we run into those types of people all the time. So if you're thinking, right now, even if you know me and we've spoken before and some of your student loans disqualifies you, you're basically saying now is a good time to jump back into it.
It's been cut in half. Right, so
what was it before?
We used to have to count 1% of your total student loan debt.
So if it was $200,000 worth of student loans,
that counts $2,000 a month against you.
$2,000 a month.
Exactly. So that's going to disqualify basically everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Now they've cut it in half, so it's 0.5%. So if you have $200,000 in student loans, now we only have to count $1,000 a month in student loan debt against.
Okay, that's great. We'll go get something to eat? Get a cup of coffee?
Of course, yeah.
All right, so here's the lightning round. You ready?
All right.
Ding, ding, ding. What's a conventional loan? What's the difference? What's the difference between a conventional loan and an FHA loan?
Conventional loan, 700 plus credit score. Best for people with, if you've got 730, 750, great. FHA, 580 to 700.
What is included in my monthly payment for my mortgage?
You're going to have the mortgage, the loan payment itself. You're going to have your property taxes, your homeowner's insurance, and mortgage insurance.
What's mortgage insurance?
Anytime you put less than 20% down, it's either going to be FHA or whichever conventional agency that you go with. They're going to charge a little bit of money either every month or one time for the additional risk of a low down payment.
Sure. All right. Finally got some coffee.
At long last.
Cheers. Pretty good. All right, and one last question. Where can everybody get in contact with you?
Through you.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I took the beat, y'all.